now we continue our Transworld Sport Classics series, in which we look back on some of our most memorable features from the past quarter of a century. This week, a profile that we first brought to our viewers 10 years ago.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Tennis player. I would like to be a tennis player.
In the early years of Transworld Sport, we made some good bets on future female tennis stars. And in February 2002, we believed we'd hit on another.
Hello. One more time, spin. Whoa, 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 where are you going?
We met up with a 14-year-old Maria Sharapova at the Nick Bollettieri Tennis Academy in Florida. Back then, she was said to be the best in the world for her age and was being hailed as a future top 10 professional. Maria was far from camera shy and was keen to provide us with a video diary of her life at the academy.
There's my dad. Say hi.
Born in Siberia, the Russian had been living in Florida for 7 years. She'd made the move over to the States with her dad, Yuri. He was keen for his daughter to develop her talent and took various low-paid jobs, including dishwashing, to fund her lessons until she was admitted to the academy at the age of 9. Maria had first started playing tennis at 4 back in Russia, and her precocious talent had impressed the likes of Martina Navratilova and Yevgeny Kafelnikov.
When I was little, he gave me his tennis racket, and then later when I was at the Bollettieri, he gave me the racket where he won French Open, so that's pretty cool. And I went to an exhibition in Moscow where Navratilova was there, and she just saw me hit a couple balls, and she said that I had a lot of talent, and when we went back home, you know, we just decided that it is better to come to the United States, and the first place we thought of was Nick Bollettieri Tennis Academy.
Maria's time in the US had seen her go from strength to strength. By 2002, she already had 8 junior titles to her name and had made it to the final of that year's Australian Open Juniors event. Having helped shape the careers of countless professionals, most notably Andre Agassi and Monica Seles, Nick Bollettieri was fully aware that the young Russian had huge potential.
She's a very determined young lady. That's what stands out. You know, she's another Seles, and she's very selfish in her own ways. She wants to help herself. And that's really what it takes to be a great warrior or a great business person, is taking care of yourself. She's not mean to other people. By far, she's not mean. But it's Maria Sharapova, and that's what's required to be the best.
Well, this is my room. Okay. You see, you walk, you see my name. It's Maria. Luckily, I don't have my last name because it would be too long for the door. But when you come in, it's all nice. And wow, look at this. Okay, let me tell you more about myself because I'm very into candles and aromatherapy and relaxing and stuff. So whenever you come here, the first thing you'll see is probably a candle. And like you see, I have a little booklet, aromatherapy booklet. Well, my lamp. Oh, and that's me. You see? Hi. This is my bed. It looks so comfy, so I just can't wait to jump on it. Woo! Oh, and look who this is. So cute. And up here, this is the Wall of Fame. Right now, it is set in the Australian Open mood where some of the pictures, some close-up pictures of me.
By this stage in her development, Maria had started to play on the professional circuit. Although she wouldn't turn full-time pro for a while, she was already 5'9" and possessed a fearsome serve. In 2002, she played at Indian Wells, where she got to the second round, a stunning performance for a 14-year-old.
It's unbelievable. I won my first round and I played Monica Seles, and that's the most unbelievable feeling you can get because it's, you know, it's Monica Seles on the other side of the net. So I felt like it was the best match that I ever played because I did play a really, really great match, and I felt that it was like a one-life opportunity. So it just felt unbelievable.
As well as her on-court talent, it was clear that this teenager had a maturity and professionalism beyond her years. Maria already had a sponsorship deal and had been signed up by a sports management company. There's always the worry of too much too young with talented youngsters, not forgetting the pressure and expectation placed on their shoulders. But Maria was handling all of this while keeping her feet firmly on the ground.
Yeah, I do, because I really enjoy what I'm doing. You know, some people enjoy going to school and being with their friends, but I really enjoy traveling and being successful. I really think that's great, because I'm young and not a lot of people get to experience that.
Go back and finish the basket. We are not going to stop until we finish the basket.
Maria was thriving in the tennis academy environment. Ted Meekma, who was senior vice president of the academy at the time, was another who immediately recognized that Maria was something very special.
Martina Hingis came and trained here with Nick a few years ago for a couple weeks, and one day she decided that she would hit with all the young 10, 11, 12-year-old girls at the time. And afterwards, Nick went down the row and said, you know, what'd you think? Did you enjoy it? And all the girls were just kind of awestruck until they got to Maria. And they said, Maria, what'd you think? And Maria looked at Nick and said, I hope Martina's still playing when I turn 16. So I think that kind of sums up her attitude. I mean, she's just got something innate that you don't necessarily teach.
We are back. I'm a very big stamp collector, and as you may see, all of this on the bed is stamps, albums and albums of stamps. You see Maria Stamps, that was my first album that I had, and I'm very into collecting animals and many plants, and you see I have a lot of American stamps, I have Russian stamps, I have French stamps. Wow, I love these stamps. Well, okay, I think you've had enough of my stamp collection. And this is me again. It's a beautiful day to live your life on the grass, 'cause you've got no satisfaction. Ooh. I like music too. Well, I am walking to the academy. This is a little passageway from my house. See you a bit later, okay? See ya.
10 years ago, Anna Kournikova was Russia's most famous tennis player and the one with all the lucrative sponsorship deals. Back in 2002, Maria was being billed as the new Kournikova.
Well, I respect all the players on the tour, including Anna, but I just try to be myself all the time, try to be Maria Sharapova and not try to be anyone else.
You know, Mrs. Kournikova, Alla, who I know very well, you know, sort of